Welcome back to the Sned Shed. A few months ago, we kicked off the restoration of a 1986 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60. With the help of our donor car for extra parts, our plan was pretty simple.
So we're gonna take the good parts off of that one, replace the floor in this one, replace all the rust.
As we began to tear down the blue one, we quickly realized that the rust was more extensive than we thought.
A lot of bad and minimal good. Rust here, rust here, rust in those corners, more rust here, more rust here.
As we continued getting both cars torn down, we brainstormed and decided that the easiest thing to do would be chop both cars in half and weld the good halves together. In the last video, we finally finished getting the roof welded into place, and now we are getting the car prepped for bodywork.
One of these days we're gonna be done freaking welding.
This has been quite the journey so far, so make sure you check out the previous videos in this series and stick around as things finally start to take shape. Let's get into the video. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing working on our Land Cruiser restoration project. Last video we got the roof fully welded on, tacked in place. And so in today's video we are going to be going through and grinding down, sanding down all the welds that we did in the last video. Anything on the interior that needs cleanup work, we're going to be sanding it down, stripping everything down, taking everything off to get it ready for paint.
Yeah, so we gotta, let's just start sanding. We gotta sand everything down and get some sort of paint on there so it doesn't rust anymore. I'm not doing all the body work right now, so we're not gonna like body fill and do all the primer and all that. Mostly, just get them sanded down a little bit so that we can get a layer of paint so that it won't rust anymore. Right? That sound a good plan?
Yeah.
Or so it won't rust at all, I guess. And then prep the rest of the body for body work. So, Chad, probably gonna start removing all the, anything else that's attached to the body. Like we said, the fuel tank's on there as well. All the lines, fuel lines, brake lines. Here's the update. Got all the seams and such ground down. Now, the more difficult part is, if you look in here, these are all the plug welds. They all need to be ground down a little bit, because this is where the roof rack and stuff mounts. Yes, there is seam sealer that goes in here, but we need to grind it down. So we got some tools. Hopefully these will work. Got a really freaking wide grinding disc for the cutoff wheel. Just gotta be real precise with it. And then we got this little diamond, what do they call it? Diamond grinding, rotary grinding wheel, diamond. Hopefully that will help too.
Is that too wide?
Almost. But let's try it, because I mean it needs to happen. Gotta grind it down, so.
And these are what? Spot plug welds from...
I literally just explained that, but you're not here?
Nope. Wear safety glasses when grinding.
Wear safety glasses when grinding always. Kicking the sack? Kicking the sack? Jack?
Kicking the sack, Jack.
Update. We got this side. Check out them grooves, baby! We still have some welds to do, but everything's ground down. Now we gotta flip it over, do the other side, and so that we don't perish a horrible death, we got some masks. The good ones. The only ones that work for COVID. Wear your masks. Yeah, so we're gonna flip it, put them on, grind, keep going, bang, bang, bang. Close to the end of the cutting, grinding, welding, which is what we are finishing in this video. So we're gonna get it all done. Last couple things we gotta do. We have this little patch of uncertainty here. We have to patch, and then we have to flip it upside down so that we can do some more grinding and fill a couple more holes. So, cut out a piece of metal, cut this out, weld it in, shape it, bing, bang, boom, lock in.
Okay, last few things we have to do. We have to flip this thing all the way upside down so that we can grind off some of these welds. And then clean everything up that we need to while it's upside down. Then we'll be done completely with welding, grinding, and all that good stuff. And then we can move on to body work and whatever else. So, gotta jack this thing way up, flip it upside down, and get cracking. All right, that is gonna be it for this video. This video took us quite a bit of time, even though it doesn't look like we did a lot. We had to finish all the metal work, which means all the welds that we haven't ground down yet, we had to grind down. And then if there was any, missing panels that we hadn't patched yet, had to do that. But the metal work, cross our fingers, is finally complete. All the rust is gone. In the next video, we don't know exactly what we're gonna start next. Obviously, we have a bunch of body work to do, as well as, body work on the doors and the hood and stuff like that. We could also do the undercoating on the body, or we could start on the frame. So don't know what that's gonna be, but that will be the next video. As always, make sure you check out the other videos on this project. It's taken us a long time to get to this point. Subscribe if you're new and share it with your friends. We'll catch you on the next one.